Cactus Joe's. Right, you can go in there and get cactus plants and all that stuff, and they got all kinds of stuff. It's a pretty neat place. See those? Oh, we missed it. I'll show you in a second. You know what yucca oil and all that stuff is, don't you?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, okay. When they had a fire up here in Redrock Canyon, see this plant right here? See that?
Yeah.
That's a yucca plant.
Oh,
okay. And then they take that and they here's another one. Redrock fire, and it devastated acres and acres of it. You know, like this whole area here was all, the yucca plants were all burned up, but they all came back within a couple of years. Cattle guard, right on. See? Do not feed wild horses and burros. $500 fine. And I'll tell you what, the minute you do it, I can guarantee you within a minute you're gonna have, somebody's gonna be right there, because they always have somebody when the burros and the wild horses are over here. They always have somebody watching. And that's a gypsum plant.
Yeah.
The gypsum plant. I don't know how far, I think they go into the, maybe 15, 20 miles they go into it, into the mountain. It's tough working in those mines. Like Anaconda Mine up in Butte, did that for a couple of days. You go in, you go down 15 or 1,600 feet, and then you go, it depending what area you were working, 11 to 15 miles you would ride that little train into it. Yeah. And one thing you didn't want to do was stand up while your train was moving. You'd have no head left. The seats were like reclining. One of the housing areas around here. It's a mix of business and houses.
I was going to say, I'm surprised there is housing.
Yeah. But, see all these houses? One of the guys I worked with, the dealer, he lived out here. He had a house in, I think it was here, or it might have been up around the corner. No, I think it was there. At any rate, it was really nice. You'd come out here and
I remember those yucca plants, don't you, Raj?
yeah. There's a couple varieties of them. That was one of the plants the cowboys used to cut off the leaves and they'd burn the edges of them and then give them to the cattle because they held a lot of moisture. If you want to go to Gypsum Mines, right this way.
Gypsum for?
Mostly, well, I mean, it has a lot of use, but one of the things you do is you spread it on your soil, and it helps loosen up the soil. You just rake it right into it, and it helps break it up, make it easier to use. Pardon?
Gypsum.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know that a lot of they claim like that drywall. You know that's what that's made out of.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
You know whatever. You always had a guy that did plaster, whatever, piece it up, don't take home.
Oh yeah. Sometimes.
On his field, let it rain and sow in.
Right.
Working in.
Sometimes you come here when they do a process for the sheetrock and that, and they'll have 100 trucks lined up, be loading them all up. And this is the beginning of the Redrock area. We're in that now.
It's beautiful.
It was so much fun. I mean, you can't, you go up right in between there in that pass. Just to go up there, it's enormous, and it takes a lot of work. These are very popular rock climbing for the professional rock climbers. They love coming here. It's a challenge, especially during the summer. It takes all their skill to get up there and that.
And a day like today, right?
A day like today, yeah. And Bonnie Springs is right here. It's closed, regrettably. But that's down there where the burrows and all that stuff are. What I want. Which one of these did you want? You want the aqua?
I didn't know.
I'll take the one in the front then. A lot of these, this is Spring Mountain State Park. There's public access there. But there's several places in here that are private ranches. These people have had them for, generations, and they'll have a huge bit of this. When I came out here with Carolyn and Betty and Linda, it was sporadic rains. It was beautiful because a little bit of cloud would move in and rain on us for about 2 minutes, and then it'd be clear, and then the next one would move in. So when we made that loop around Red Rock Canyon, we ran into that all the way around, and it was great. They came out in June.
I thought it was in May.
You're right. I'm sorry, it was May. They came out on my birthday. Yep. May 14th. My birthday is May 12th, but they were here during May. You're right. And I got all that on the computer at home. Every place we went and all that. I keep a track of all this stuff on my Lotus 123 database. Like yours, it got your arrival times and all that stuff.
These are all different kinds of cactus then, right?
Cactus and yucca and whatnot.
And I had to rent a damn car to show them around.
Yeah, I put 436 miles on it. I thought that was great. And I took them every place. I took them through the slums of West Side and whatnot. We came out here and we went there and I said, hey, you want to see Las Vegas? We're going to see it. And so here we are.
Must be in a hurry.
He's a local. Connecticut or someplace, I don't know, probably a worker, whatever. Help yourself. We're sightseeing, we ain't got time to do 90 miles an hour. And there's one thing you'll see out here, bicyclists, motorcyclists, and all kinds of stuff. And see they got 3-wheelers, you can rent all this stuff. There's a place down the way you rent. Yeah, and the scooters. You can rent those scooters down there, and they got a model airplane flight area here, and they got it developed nice. This is a ranger station, I think. Pretty sure that's one of the ranger stations, or the overlook. Yeah, the outlook. But okay, that's just the outlook room. But they have rangers out here. It looks kind of desolate, but when you get out and start, you know, just looking, it'll amaze you. Would you like to stop and see anything, or?
That's fine. I was going to say,
Pardon?
I think it's neat just on taking the scenery.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
notice the colors.
I know, and you go horseback riding. Boy, that's pretty expensive. They charge pretty good amount, but it's worth it. Yeah, you get tons of these guys. These guys are all nuts. That's a lot of work getting up them hills.
Yeah. Yeah, but it all pays off when you go downhill now.
It pays off when you get to go downhill, but you can rent the electric bikes up here. You pedal for a while, and then you can just make it go. And that's the Redrock Visitor Center. That's the beginning of Redrock, the 26-mile loop. It's 26 miles around, in case you forgot, but it's really great. Did we want to do it or not? No, it's up to you guys. Whatever. You're here in Las Vegas. We can. I think I got my pass with me. Nope, this is not the entrance. It's up here further. Alright, Redrock Canyon. Right. You can never get tired of coming out here. You know that? You really can't.
I was going to say, we must have taken a tour then back then.
Yeah,
Didn't we, Raj? I can't remember.
On a bus tour.
Yeah.
Oh, a
a
bus
little
tour?
bus.
Oh.
A little bus,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't a real big bus.
No, it wasn't a big one. It was
Maybe
just a little bus,
15.
you know, it was
Yeah.
interesting.
Just neat. But it's been a while back. It's been a while.
Yeah, that's been a long while back.
I have a feeling I don't have my pass with me. But it doesn't matter. Hey, take it easy. But let me see if I got it.